What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a favorites video. This is my January favorites. I'm finally filming a favorites video. It has been like a solid 3 months since I've done a favorites. That is no bueno. But that just means I have a whole lot of stuff to talk about for this video. It is 3 months worth of products and I have been doing a lot of shopping per usual. I feel like I'm always doing a lot of shopping, but... Oh, and do you notice anything different? Yeah, I went dark and I feel like it's blending in with my sweatshirt right now. But yeah, I went dark with my hair and I love it. I can finally tan without feeling orange. I just feel like it goes better and I like... This is closer to my natural color, so yeah, I like it. As usual, Jen from Ulta at the Rim did my hair. If you have any questions about the process or, you know, who does my hair or whatever, just leave it down below and I'll be happy to answer those for you. Alright, let's just go ahead and get into it because I have too much stuff to talk about, to be honest. Okay, so I am going to do like a full dedicated video to skincare because I have changed it up a lot. But I'm just going to throw in a couple things into this video that I feel like I should talk about. And first thing are these face masks right here. This is from the brand Leaders in Solution. You can get these at Ulta and probably at Sephora too, but I get them at Ulta. I have the lifting recovery mask and then the brightening recovery mask. Oftentimes with face masks, you don't notice a lot of difference in your skin, you know, it's kind of just more like a pampering spa at home type of thing. These I actually notice a difference in my skin. This one just made my skin nice and plump, hydrated, nice and glowy, and then pretty much the same with this one. I didn't really notice like a brightening necessarily, but my skin just overall looked a lot better after I used these. I leave them on for like at least 30 minutes, usually more like an hour, just because why not? They say you're supposed to leave them on for like 20 or something, but you can always, especially these that are just like moisturizing, you can leave them on for a lot longer. If it's one that's like kind of harsh, like a charcoal mask or a pore mask or something like that, probably stick to the time that they say on the package, but for just simple ones like these that are gentle, leave it on for as long as possible because you're just going to get more benefits that way. So yeah, if you're looking for a sheet mask that is actually going to make a difference in your skin, I totally recommend these. They also have other ones that are more targeted for like oily skin and stuff like that, so definitely check these out. Okay, so my next skincare is from St. Ives, and this is their Exfoliate and Nourish Coconut Oil Scrub. If you watch my channel, you know how obsessed I am with St. Ives. Actually, you might not know. I don't know if I talk about it as much as I should. This is my favorite skincare brand of all time, and it is so cheap. You can get this at Walmart, H-E-B, Target, whatever drugstore that's near you, you can get it at. They have regular facial scrubs and then a moisturizer that I am so obsessed with that I'll definitely be putting in my skincare video that's coming soon. But this is one of their newer products, and it is like an oil scrub. So their other scrubs are just plain exfoliators. They definitely have very large beads in them. Like it almost feels like you're rubbing sand on your face. This is nice because it has oil in it, so it's really gonna replenish the skin, really moisturize your skin, and it's just so luxurious feeling when I use this. This is kind of like a cleanser and exfoliator and moisturizer all in one. When you get done using this, your skin feels so clean yet so moisturized, and the beads in it really get all that dead skin off and make your skin feel super smooth. I just am in love with this stuff, and I believe it's around $5. It's just so bomb. And I know they have one that's not coconut scented. I think they have like an apricot one, so if the smell like nauseates you, you could get that one, but I think it's a really nice smell. It's coconut, but it's not like candy coconut, it's like tropical actual coconut, so very nice. I have been loving this. So my last skincare favorite is the Tarte Maracuja oil. I have this super tiny sample because I think I got it in my Ipsy bag, but this oil is amazing, especially if you actually have oily skin. You should still probably use an oil on your face. I know that sounds crazy, and if you haven't been using an oil on your face, you're probably like, no way, my skin is way too oily for that. This is a good one for oily skin, I think, because it sinks into your skin a lot quicker than other oils I've used, and it's not as heavy, it's a little bit more thin. It's still very moisturizing, very replenishing, but I think it'd be perfect for you if you have normal to oily skin and you don't normally go for an oil because they're too thick or they don't sink in fast enough or whatever. I have dry skin and I still love it. I think it's amazing. My skin looks so good the next morning after I sleep in this overnight. This is an oil I definitely recommend for all skin types. Okay, so next I have 2 eyeshadow palettes. If you watched my everyday makeup routine or my go-to makeup routine, you know about these. So this first one is the L'Oreal Quad. It is in the shade Boudoir. Is it Boudoir? Boudoir Charm? I don't know how to say that. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that so wrong. I'm sounding like an idiot, but anyway. It looks like this. It is such a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Quad that you see a bunch of YouTubers use. I'm sure those are better quality, but these are really, really amazing for the price and for being L'Oreal. This bronzy shade right here has been my absolute go-to. Most days I will just throw this eyeshadow on my entire eye, and that is the only eyeshadow I'll use. Just put that everywhere, blend it on my crease and on my lid, and just throw on some mascara, and I'm good to go, and it looks amazing. If I want to be a little bit lighter, I'll mix some of this in there, or if I want to make it a little bit more smoky, I will use these two colors. It's so amazing, especially for travel. If you are just a minimalist and you want just this palette, this is so good. You can get so many different looks, seriously, with just these 4 shadows, and they are amazing quality. They are all shimmery, but I've been really into like using shimmer all over my eye, even in my crease. I know for some of you that sounds crazy because most people just use matte in the crease and then shimmer on the lid, and that's kind of like the way we've been taught recently, especially by like YouTubers, but using shimmer all over the eye is totally fine. It's totally a good look. I do it literally all the time. So yeah, this is a total recommend from me. This has been like used so much these past few months. It is amazing. And then the next one is this Tarte Double Duty Beauty Amazonian Clay Palette, and is called Young, Wild, and Free. And first of all, it says throw kindness around like confetti on the front. I think that's so cute. And then it looks like this. It's pretty similar in colors to the L'Oreal palette. So if you're looking for a dupe for this one, I would definitely go for that one, like if you're more on a budget. But if you want both, this is a great one as well. This has a little bit more of cool tones in it. Like this one right here is very cool toned, and this one as well. This shade right here has been my go-to brow bone inner corner highlight, and then this gold shade right here I've been throwing again all over my lid and in my crease, and just wearing that, and it looks amazing. And then they give you like a nice reddish brown, a nice dark shimmery brown, and then this nice like bronzy shimmery shade right here. Oh, they're so pretty, and it smells so good. I don't know why, but it does. So yeah, both these palettes are so nice for like travel, like if you just need kind of like the basics and you don't want to bring a whole bunch of palettes with you. You just need something that's going to give you some variety, but small and compact. These are perfect because they're both nice and small, and they pretty much just give you all the colors you're going to need for basic looks. Okay, so if you watch my channel, you probably know that I am not the best at eyebrows, but I think I finally figured it out. Like, if you can see today, they look pretty good to me. I mean, considering how they usually look, this is pretty good. Anyway, so before I dyed my hair, I was using the Anastasia brow definer in either blonde or soft brown. I kind of just like changed whichever one out, and they both looked fine. But ever since I dyed my hair, I obviously needed a much darker brow pencil. So I've been using this ColourPop one. It is their eyebrow pencil, and it is in the shade Bangin' Brunette. It just looks like this. It's a lot more precise than the brow definer that I'm used to. Let me show you the difference. So the definer has like a long triangle look to it, and then this one's just your standard eyebrow pencil. The color is just so much better for my hair now, and I really like it. It's super pigmented. Like, I hate brow pencils, especially in this shape, because normally I had to like press so hard to get any color out and like sit there and color for forever. This, you barely have to touch, and it already has like pigment on it. So, I mean, if you find that you go a little bit overboard with your brows, maybe stay away from this one because it's got so much pigment in it. But for me, I want something that I can just go in real quick and get my color on there that I need and be done. And then, of course, it's got the spoolie on the end, which is a must, obviously. And I do have a whole video on this, but I went back to using the soap brow technique. I have that on right now. So before, I was doing the soap first and then filling them in, but I switched that, and I find that it works a lot better. I fill in my brows first and blend it out with the spoolie and just get the shape and the like fill that I wanted, and then do the then I'll go in with the soap on top. If you want to like know what I'm talking about, I have a video on it and I'll link it down below, or just search soap brows into YouTube. I know Desi Perkins has a video on it, and I'm sure a bunch of other people, so you can figure out what I'm talking about, but I'm sure most of you know by now. So yeah, that has been my new brow routine. If you want a video on how I do my brows now, leave me a comment because I feel confident enough now I can do a video. Before I was just like so lost with my brows. I either like didn't fill them in at all, or I filled them in and they looked really bad and they weren't shaped right. So I feel like I finally got it down and they finally look good, and they're not, I was just always scared that they would look too Instagram-y and too filled in. Like, I was just so scared of that, but I feel like I got a good in between. Like, they're filled in and shaped, but they still look natural-ish, so I feel like I finally got it. Also, since dyeing my hair, I did self-tan a little bit because I was so pale with my blonde hair, and I knew that once I dyed my hair dark, I was going to look even more pale. So I did self-tan a little bit, which means I had to switch my foundation because my tried and true Maybelline Dewy and Smooth was a little bit too light after I tanned. So I went back to using my L'Oreal Pro Glow, and I realized how much I had missed this foundation. I do still absolutely love this, it's just a little bit too light for me. These have very similar formulas. They're both extremely dewy, very medium coverage, just very like natural looking. I don't know. They just look so good. They look like your skin but better. If you are more normal skin but you get oil in the T-zone, don't be afraid to use this or the Maybelline one. You can definitely just set those areas or bake whatever areas you get oily in, and this would work fine for you. But if you have dry skin, you need this. So first I'll get my beauty sponge and I will wet it under the sink and then drop 3 drops of the Smashbox Primer Oil onto the sponge, and then I will go in with the sponge and the foundation and put it all over my face. I find that application just looks the best and makes the foundation look like it's just melted into the skin, and like it looks like my skin but like so perfect and airbrushed. I just love it. I've talked about this before on my channel, so I'm not going to go on and on, but just know that it's amazing. I am so obsessed with drugstore foundations, especially these two. I just think there's no need to get a $50 foundation when there's these two things that you can get at your Target or Ulta or wherever, because they're amazing. Okay, last face product, and then we're going to move on to the lips because I have quite a few lip products to talk about. This little guy right here has saved my life. This is the liquid version of the Opal Highlight from Becca Cosmetics, and oh my god. Do you see how much I'm glowing right now? It is because of this. So basically once I get on like my foundation, and my eyes and my brows, I get on my bronzer and usually my blush by then. I will take this and I will dot it pretty much everywhere, like on my chin, my cupid's bow. I do a straight line down the middle of my nose. I paint it on the tops of my cheekbones and also like above my eyebrows on my temples, and then I just take my beauty blender and I blend it out, and it melts into the skin and looks so amazing. Your skin looks like it's lit from within. You just look like you drank like 20 gallons of water and you're super hydrated, and your skin looks so youthful. Oh, it's so good. If you're any paler than me, you might want to go for the shade Moonstone instead of Opal, because if I get like in a certain light, it actually looks like not highlighty anymore. Like it looks like my regular skin tone. So if you're any paler than me, it's going to get like dark in those areas rather than highlighting them. So I would definitely go with Moonstone instead of Opal. But if you have my skin tone or darker, this is going to be beautiful on you. Just so pretty. It is the best liquid highlight that I have. I'm just so obsessed with this. I use it every single day, no matter if I'm wearing no foundation. Like most day to day, like especially to school, I'm just wearing like concealer, mascara, and this, and it looks amazing. This is a Rimmel lipstick, and it is one of their Kate, what is her last name? Kate Moss? I don't remember which Kate it is. Kate Hudson, is that a person? I don't know. Whatever wants to say Kate on them, and it is their Rimmel lipstick, but this one is just like a chapstick, and the smell of this is mainly the reason why I love it, but also it's just such a good chapstick to wear underneath lipstick or lip gloss or whatever, because it's thin enough to where it's not going to mess with the formula of the lipstick, especially like a liquid lipstick or a matte lipstick, but it's definitely super hydrating, and again, it smells so good. I don't even know how to describe the smell. You just need to go and smell it because you will be sold and you'll want to buy 500 of them because they're amazing. This never leaves my side anymore. If I don't have this in my life, I will die. It is amazing. Next, this lip liner right here. All these lip products are like my absolute ride or dies now, especially this. This is the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Diaphine. I don't know if it's nude. It says nude/diaphine. I don't know. I'm just going to call it nude. It is so good. I literally just bought a backup today because I know if I run out of this and I don't have a backup, I will die. Such a perfect pinky nude that's not too dark but not too light. Like, I hate, like, most nudes on me either look too brown or too peach or too pink. Like, they're always just too something. But this color is so amazing. I have it on right now that I just have a gloss over top, but other than that, that's the only thing I have on my lips. Half the time, I'm literally just running out the door, filling my entire lips in with this lip liner, and I'm good to go. It's so good. If you have my skin tone, you need this in your life. It is the perfect nude. I will never, ever go without using this ever again. Okay, next lip product is from Revlon, and it is their Revlon Kiss Balm. And this is in the shade Sweet Cherry. So they just look like this. They literally look like something a little 5-year-old girl would use, and they also smell like something a little girl would use. Like, the smell is kind of nauseating, but I like it because it doesn't like linger on your lips. Like, you just smell it while you're putting it on, and then it's gone after you're done. But these are basically just like a tinted lip balm. They don't have much color at all, but they definitely give your lips just a little bit of something. They also have SPF in them, which is nice. This is perfect for like once it's summer and you're just sitting by the pool and you just need a little bit of something on your lips so they don't look plain and gross. This you can just throw on. It gives you a little bit of a pinkness to it. I just love it. I like bringing this to school with me, and like, you know, once I get there I just throw this on and it just gives me a little bit of something, and it has a little bit of a gloss to it, so it just gives your lips some life. I have just been loving products like these recently because they're just so easy and you don't have to worry about, you know, like making your lips look perfect with the whole liquid lipstick crap. Just love something like this to just throw on and have in my purse. My last lip product is amazing. This freaking lipstick has changed my life. Like, I really don't think y'all are ready for this. You're just not. When I hold it up, you're gonna be like, what is that? Is that a chapstick? This is the Vitality Lip Flush Stain from It Cosmetics, and like in the tube it looks like nothing. Like, you'd be like, oh, it's like a chapstick in a lipstick form and like it's overpriced and stupid. No. This is life-changing. So basically, it's clear in the tube, but once you put it on your lips, it turns the most beautiful pink color. This is like Victoria's Secret Angel heaven right here. Like, if you want to look like a Victoria's Secret model and have their perfectly pink pouty lips with a little bit of gloss to it and plump, this is all you need right here. My go-to combo has been this Rimmel chapstick with this lip liner and then this lipstick on top, and oh my god. I said earlier that I only had this on, but I forgot I did put some of this on underneath this lip gloss because I wanted you to show you like the color. It's just so pretty. On your hand it doesn't look like much, you can see it right there, but like, I swear guys, once you put it on your lips, it turns the prettiest pink color, and it does have a little bit of a gloss to it because it is very hydrating, which is something I really like about it. But once the like glossiness goes away, it stains your lips and it stays for quite a long time. So although it's something you could totally reapply throughout the day because it's clear and you don't have to worry about like staying in the lines or anything, it lasts so much longer than regular lipstick. It's just so good. I lost it for like 2 days and I was legit having like a panic attack because I use this so much and I'm like seriously attached at the freaking hip to this thing. Like, I love it. Especially if you're a person who is not like super into makeup and you just kind of do like the basic and you just like getting ready quick in the morning, or especially if you have like a job early and you like to get ready quick, whatever, a girl on the go, this is so good because you can literally just bring this in the car, throw it on, it's clear, you don't have to worry about it looking perfect, but it makes your lips look so pretty. I get so many compliments when I wear this. Like, everyone wants to know what it is, especially all the customers at work, and I'm like, it's just this like little chapstick looking thing. It's so good. And yes guys, my sweatshirt has flames on it. I'm that person. Flames are coming back. Okay, alright, so I have one last thing to talk about, and it is kind of random. It is like a bunch of sunglasses. I got all 3 of these off of Amazon, so let me just show you this first pair, and I'll link the exact ones down below because obviously I can't tell you like where I got them from besides Amazon. But anyway, I'll link them down below. So these right here, I've just been into like transparent sunglasses with like colored lenses. I think it's such a cool look. Like, this is so Bella Hadid, Gigi Hadid. Oh, I love it. These ones are pink and they're like oversized aviators. Like, how cool are these? Obviously, these are not gonna really help you with like blocking the sun that much, but just to like look cool and be fashionable, I just love these. Look how ghetto this is. That's what happens when you buy $10 sunglasses off of Amazon. These are the other ones. Oh, I love these. Yellow color, and once you get them on, they're like an orange yellow. These are just so cool. Bella Hadid wears ones exactly like this that I'm sure are like $300, but you can copy her and get these for $10 off of Amazon. To me, I've already worn them to school like multiple times, and yes, some people stare at me and think I'm crazy, but you know what? I don't even care because I like them. And then these are the last ones. These are not transparent like the other ones, but they're just so early 2000s and they're just so cool. I get tons of compliments on these too. They have like this bar right here, and then what makes them like trendy is that they don't have a frame right here. If you're like obsessed with fashion like me, you know the 2000s was like very into the frameless like ombre sunglasses, and these are like a modern take on that style, and I just love them, especially that they have this little thing right here. I don't know what to call that, but they're just so cool. They're like a gold and brown color. On Amazon they are more like gradient because that's like the style that's like coming back in from the early 2000s. But really they're just kind of like a solid brown. But yeah. So we can all get cool sunglasses together. I mean, just look at those, like, just so cool. Alright, I'm finally done rambling about my favorite products.
It also has flames on the hood. Oh yeah.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!